Cue the
Alright, we're back.
Quippy theme song.
Cue the Quippy theme song.
Woo! We should get a theme song.
We should.
Not just like RRThiel's and
Lach,
CosmicGem's music.
Improvise some music right now with your mouth, and somebody can fucking... go for it.
There you go, that's all I got. Just starts playing the fucking Soviet national anthem. Brit and Flipper, communist question mark, arrow pointing at screen, red circle.
Goku in the background.
Yeah, Goku in the background. God. There we go. Look at that. You did it pretty well. God, the fucking shotgun. Okay, when you're doing it like that, that makes me feel like you're just wasting water.
Alright.
But actually not. I'm gonna turn around, like, let's get back to, like, actually talking about, like, the game and or the games surrounding it. The GameCube itself as a console, where do you rank it in, like, Nintendo's, like, lineup of consoles? Would you play... what I'm asking is, where do you put the Wii U in comparison to this?
Okay, it's not a fair question because I grew up with the GameCube. That's all I'm gonna say, is I don't think that's a fair question. Because I am inherently biased towards this machine.
Because, like, I feel like this and the Wii U are way more similar than people give it credit for.
Yeah. Oh no, you're completely correct. And I had a soft spot for the Wii U when it was a thing. But of course, in hindsight, now I kind of don't. Whereas the GameCube for me has always kind of been a... It's my favorite of the... I think it was the 6th generation, if I recall. Was it the 6th generation?
Yeah, 6th generation. 7th generation is PS3, and I think 8th generation is PS... I want to say it, at least.
Are we in the 9th generation?
I think so?
Oh, that makes me feel sick.
6th gen console was the GameCube, yep. Are we on the 9th? Milestone titles for this generation were Final Fantasy X, Forza Motorsport, God of War, Grand Theft Auto 3, Half-Life 2, Halo Combat Evolved, Jet Set Radio, apparently, Legend of Zelda The Wind Waker, Metal Gear Solid 2, Metroid Prime, Phantasy Star Online, the first console MMORPG, okay. Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire, Resident Evil 4, Shadow of the Colossus, Shenmue, okay. Sonic
you say
Adventure.
Okay to that one? That makes sense.
I guess.
If it weren't for Shenmue... No, if it weren't for Shenmue...
We wouldn't have quick times.
Yeah, not just quick time events, but it also kind of pioneered the whole 3D open space as well. Kind of like to, you know...
Sonic Adventure, Mario
not a 3D
Sunshine,
open space, because obviously that's been around since the dawn of time. But, you know, I mean, like an actual living, breathing 3D open area in a video game that felt lived in, I should say.
Also, I wonder who the villain is. Getting away in a Bowser boat. Let's go, game history of video games. It's chronology. Could I see, like, generations here?
No,
here we go.
Sonic Generations is on the PS3.
9th generation. Wait, so the Switch isn't 9th gen?
No, the Switch is, like, between the two. The Switch isn't actually considered part of a generation, technically, because it's a hybrid console, not an actual console.
Yeah. Oh, no, nope. It considers the Switch part of the previous gen, I guess.
Part of the same as the Wii U generation, I suppose.
Yeah. Which means, technically speaking, if you add the Wii U and, shit together, I guess that makes sense.
This is just Wii U erasure.
Yeah. Also, you look at... Honestly, you look at stuff like, the Switch, and, like, and its competition, and I'm kind of glad we didn't get a Switch Pro.
Yeah.
Because it's hard to keep track of all this sort of shit, and, like, I think the big thing that made, console developers want to, make a second big... Like, a mid-tier console was just the fact that they wanted to say that they could hit 4K, because computers were starting to do it.
Yeah. Oh my god, I just realized the shaking effect is shaking the aspect ratio.
Yeah, that's cool. I think that's just...
No, it's not.
Stretch.
That's awful.
No, I think that's cool. It's like the effect is, like, affecting the game.
And no,
like,
it's
if that
not.
was in a weird... If that was in a weirdo indie game, everyone would be like, "That's so artistic and taking the medium to a whole new level."
Yeah, but that's because I can tell that they weren't trying to be artistic in it. The game about a fucking plumber with a water jetpack.
The 3DS, I guess, was technically the first console in the 7th generation.
Shout out to the fact that this
That's
guy's
weird,
facial
yeah.
hair is actual, like, shells. That must be painful as hell.
Yeah.
Imagine trying to shave that shit.
Oh my god, the PS Vita came out the same year as the 3DS.
Wouldn't think it, would you?
I don't know, the PS Vita always struck me as like a 2013 creation, but I guess it makes sense because it was originally compatible with the PS3.
The Vita, like, I still think it's a shame that the Vita never took off because, like, my one time actually getting to use one of those was, like, really interesting.
The Vita is one of those consoles that, like, trust me, the idea of wanting to give it a go is more enticing than what's actually on offer on the Vita.
Well, that's what I
Because
mean.
most
Like,
of
I think the system itself is great, but I think that because the game offerings aren't,
Yeah.
you know, that's what
I think
kind of docks
I think
points.
the best that the Vita had to offer were, like, somewhat portable versions of PS2 games like Ratchet and Clank and Jack, which ran like shit, especially in the case of Jack.
You say that, but, like, fucking half of the offerings on the 3DS are fucking, like, you know, GameCube games and Wii games that have been sort of, like, downported.
Yeah. But I think the difference is that Nintendo actually put effort into marketing it.
Yeah.
Like, say what you will about shit like Chibi Robo Ziplash, but
Oh, I'll say what I will, yeah.
I guarantee you the reason why people know about that game,
Other than Scott
or like
Wars.
people pretend, other than Scott the was the fact that Nintendo did put a fair bit of effort into marketing that fucking thing. Even if it was like a, what, Z tier franchise?
Oh my god!
Nice shot!
Wow! Wow!
But yeah, like that, the like Luigi's Mansion remake, like stuff like that. They put a lot of effort in. Meanwhile, it fucking shows that Uncharted Golden Abyss is the only game on PS Vita that's like, also that it's the best selling.
It's
Here we
crazy.
go, grand reveal.
Whoa! It's a character we haven't seen before.
Wow,
It's kind of
Baby
crazy
Bowser
though
from
because
Yoshi's Island.
the Vita, in my opinion, like if they'd actually properly supported it and put like a an original, like fucking Jak and Daxter on there, or Ratchet and Clank, they did put a Little Big Planet on there, but
They did put a Ratchet and Clank on there though, and it was the anniversary game that was absolutely garbage.
wait, which one?
Like they put Full Frontal Assault,
Oh,
which was the tower defense one, and they also they had a lot of cross-buy games between the Vita and the PS3. It's just that you wouldn't fucking know because they didn't put any effort in. Like, the thing is as well, the PSP was like incredibly niche, and they didn't learn from the mistakes that the PSP made, which was proprietary memory cards, stupid game delivery system, and like all that kind of shit. You can only really get away with that shit if you're Nintendo.
that's the thing. The PSP, in my opinion, is like actually a really fucking good handheld. Not because of the actual games that are baked onto it, but because at the time I was able to download the PS1 games that I had already bought for the PS3 onto it.
Yeah, that's what I did with my Vita. Also, I fucking hate the voice acting in this game.
And then you look at Nintendo, who has released 3 separate fucking virtual console storefronts, and even though they know you have bought Paper Mario for the Wii, they will not let you just redeem it for the Wii U. You have to pay an extra $1 for it. They'll give you a discount,
Yeah.
so they are aware that you already own it, but they will not give it to you for free even though you already own it. Fuck you.
Oh my god, that balloon.
Literally, if you got that fucking Paper Mario, like the original Paper Mario on the Wii, and you bring it over to your Wii U, you can play it on your Wii U through the Wii's the Wii's Wii section, the emulation thing, right? So you're paying $1 to play it on the same fucking system, but not going through a separate menu. Like, boggles my fucking mind. Who thought that was a good idea?
I think that just comes to the fact that Nintendo were pretty out of date when it came to online technology.
Yeah.
Like that, I think that's just the Wii U in general, though. Like the Wii U is just like notoriously like a console that vastly misunderstood the gaming industry when it came out.
Like, in my opinion, if you were to buy a fucking NES game, if I bought Mario 3 on my Wii U, I should be able to fucking play it on my 3DS. Like, Straight up.
Yes.
Like, you've got that, you've released it on both, it's the same fucking game, right? And you're even selling it for the same price, basically. Why do I have to buy it twice on the same account? Why?
You have to take that up with whoever was in charge of Nintendo's stuff at the
that's
time.
the thing. I can imagine if it were the first instance of this kind of thing happening, fair enough. Okay, whatever. It was early days. But again, the PS3 and the PSP having that cross-buy years before means that there's no fucking excuse. And Sony is arguably like the most fucking anti-consumer one these days.
That is weird to think about. Like, as shit as Nintendo is, I do think that Sony is easily the least willing to cooperate with for the sake of the consumer.
And then you've got fucking Microsoft who literally say, oh yeah, by the way, if you get this game on fucking Xbox, you'll be able to play it on PC as well. Also, we've got the subscription service that works between both, and you can play it on your phone. Like, okay, cool, fuck yeah.
Oh my god, that feels a little too fast.
What, this? No, that's fine.
Is it meant to? Yeah, isn't that meant to be fast? So it's not meant to be slower?
No.
Huh. Maybe this is where I gave up. I don't remember where, but I gave up. Pretty much as soon as this game stops being familiar to me, I'll figure it out.
I mean, that's not really fair considering Let's Plays have existed for a long time. Also,
yeah, but the problem
by the way,
is
Mario's mid-air control is really fucking exemplified on this section here.
Yeah, like this section would be made so much easier if you had Flood.
Well, no, not just because of Flood, but like just having mid-air control. Like, it's
yeah, I know,
so
but
stiff.
what I'm saying is that when they probably tested out Mario's kit in this, they probably tested it with Flood to correct.
Yeah.
And the fact that Flood isn't available makes this so much worse. I do like the Yoshi's Island background now, even if it makes no fucking sense. Also, that 1-up feels like it's there to fucking troll you.
Yeah.
Because, like, if you're a casual player who doesn't understand how the game works bottom to top, then, like, you're going to try and go for that 1-up and you're going to run out of time.
Well, good news. You got the 1-up, which means you didn't lose a life, technically.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, it's just I'm now so, as somebody who's been a fan of like Nintendo stuff for the last, like, I want to say 12 years solid, right? And seeing them go from, you know, the Wii era where they felt like they had, you know, they were a little bit behind, but they still, you know, they were trying. And then seeing them go through the 3DS and Wii U era where it was obvious that they were kind of like, they could do a lot of, like, you know, consumer-friendly things, but they just
I think it was because they were out of their depth as well. Like,
I disagree. I heavily disagree.
I think that Nintendo, at that time, especially compared to its direction now, was trying to, maybe it's because I'm so disenfranchised with stuff like Game Freak, and all the fucking heads at Game Freak ever say is smartphone gaming is going to kill us all.
Like, the reason I disagree is, again, it's because not only have, like, other other companies, like, shown that they can do this sort of stuff, but also Nintendo themselves have shown that they can do this kind of thing. Like, Smash Bros. 4, for instance, had, for the DLC, they had packs that, like, unlocked shit for both games. And in my opinion, I think you shouldn't have to pay more just to get, like, the same DLC across, you know, both systems. Because at that point, you've already spent $120 fucking on both versions of the game. You know?
Yeah.
But hey, whatever, pay a slight fucking premium just to get both versions, you know, up to speed with one another. And again, it's that thing where they're clearly able to do so because they can track the fact that you've purchased that shit, and they are aware of the fact that you've got an account across both systems. They could easily have, like, set it up so that, you know, if you bought the DLC for Smash 4, you had it on both systems, like, straight up. Whoa.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of glitches with this thing.
Oh yeah, I hate this. It sucks.
Yeah, this level fucking sucks. I think this is actually where I gave up because I got sick of it. But
the pirate ships are done now. All I have to do is get everything around them.
But, like, I feel like that was Nintendo thinking like, well, we're technically offering to like, in the brain of a guy that's in charge of a company. Like, I'm not going to say this is Iwata. I'm not going to say this is Iwata's fault. But what I will say is that probably looking from like a shareholder's perspective.
I like how you have to preface that just in case somebody has a go at you for like saying that the business decisions of a CEO are probably not the best. Like, yeah, we all love Iwata from his public.
Well, actually, I was going to say that I think that Iwata probably just did whatever the shareholders told him to do.
Yeah.
If for a lot of cases, and I think what the shareholder said was like, because it's again, it was uncharted territory for them. Like, you're technically selling two products, charged separately. And it wouldn't surprise me if that was the case.
Me actively trying to avoid this blue coin.
Yeah. Have you picked up a single one so far?
Nope.
Wow, good job. But like, you get like, that's where I think that I've got to stop saying like. But that's where I think it comes from. Like, I think it comes from the. I said it again.
It's fine.
No, but I'm trying to stop myself. It's one of those things where it's very obviously like a.
Well, no, you were making a fucking comparison. It's fine. You could save a word like as a comparison. Jesus Christ.
I know. No, it's more so the fact that I know.
Nobody would have pointed it out.
New compilation. Every time Lachlan says the word like.
Remember to like, comment, and fuck!
Fuck!
Alright, I've liked, I've commented. When am I gonna get to fuck?
See you at the conventions. Like you and I are ever going to be able to go to a convention in the same country ever again.
I mean, hopefully.
Hopefully, but that won't be for like another 3 or 4 years at this rate. Me buying a new PC instead of saving money.
Oh.
Hello, sir. God, I'm loving this. We're definitely ending the part after this. See, how far in are we?
17.
God, it feels like longer. This mission already feels like it's taken a fucking eternity.
We haven't even been here that long.
Yeah, I know.
Alright, 2 more.
You know what also doesn't help Sunshine? The fact that its location variety is pretty limited.
The fuck?
I'm sorry, I closed my eyes to scratch my eyes. What happened?
I phased through the thing and climbed up.
Neat.
Yeah, I mean, no complaints, because that helps me out, but... You know.
Yeah, but the fact that everything is, like, sunny beach area... Like, these sorts of level themes would have been one area in another 3D Mario game.
Yeah. Or 2 of them, at least.
Yeah.
Like, I'll give it this, the fucking windmill one at least feels slightly different, because it's, like, more foresty. Or hilly,
yeah.
You know?
Meanwhile, like, this, the harbour, and all that kind of just feel like... it's a beach level.
Yeah. Alright.
Alright, we could probably fit another one in. Do you want to do another one?
Yeah, why not? Debs alert. I'm not gonna read it.
I thought that's a depression alert, I'll be honest.
Depression alert, we're both depressed. Was that worth sticking around for?
Yeah.
Oh, it's the one where the flowers declare their sexuality. Where they say, ooh, I'd love a dick, every time you revive them. I think that was from an LP from Josh Jepson, I believe, that I heard that one. Unfortunately, I've never been able to fucking unhear it. Come on, mate. Are you ready for this? When the sunflower wakes up.
Oh boy, I love Plants vs. Zombies. Did it just go, oh, what's happening?
I think it meant to say, I'm loving it, but...
Oh, okay. Okay, McDonald's mascot, calm it down. I like how they fucking tease Yoshi so many times.
I mean, he is in
before
this
you
game.
actually get him.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's one of the things I always forget about Sunshine.
Unfortunately, Green Yoshi isn't in it.
Wait, there's no green Yoshi?
Oh,
Wow.
except when you
Incredible.
kill a Yoshi, they suddenly turn green for like half a second.
Oh god, I remember who I am. Or oh my god, it's alive.
And unfortunately, so are we.
Yay. Oh,
It's just like a really like enthralling mission.
Yeah. God, Mario Sunshine really is just like a cavalcade of platforming. Like, I feel like Sunshine is especially one of those games that probably would feel better if you're just going back to 100% file than playing the levels you like.
Yeah. Again, I feel like
It's
I think it's
definitely-
more so if it were like Odyssey, where you weren't booted out of every level each time.
Yeah. I think maybe that's why Odyssey is so much better for me, because like it contextualizes mundane tasks as just like something all the way to the actual task.
Yeah. Alright. I think that'll do it for this part of Super Mario Sunshine. Join us in the next part where we continue romping through. Oh no, wait, no, never mind. Yoshi's there.
Never mind. Yoshi.
We'll pick him up later.
Oh,
It's
Josh,
fine.
it's a pineapple.
It is indeed. Congratulations, Lach. You can identify 3.